Now, Disco Machine, you want to talk about main events. This was supposed to be the main event of the very first PWG show over almost 2 years ago, actually. 22 months ago, this match was supposed to take place. But it hasn't happened until now. And what a time for it to happen. The number one contenders match for the PWG Championship, Samoa Joe, the Island Warrior, taking on the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And an interesting side note, as if this match wasn't big enough on its own. An interesting side note, just in the PWG ring, both of these men never been pinned in a PWG ring. And Joe's losses have been by count out
and
disqualification.
Yeah.
So the two of the hardest hitters.
There's quite a bit on the line. Obviously, Samoa Joe has wrestled more matches in PWG than AJ Styles, but AJ Styles, his one loss in PWG came in the three-way between himself, Frankie Kazarian, and Christopher Daniels for the PWG Championship. And we find AJ Styles again going for the PWG Championship again. This time, he's got an even bigger roadblock to go through with Samoa Joe.
And a huge roadblock it is.
And look at this, AJ Styles is trying to go, or Samoa Joe, I should say, is trying to go toe for toe, or hold toe for toe with AJ Styles on the ground. And they'd be interested to see if AJ Styles wants to fight a stand-up battle with Samoa Joe.
And riding him and trying to get the upper hand, but
look at this. This is just a grappling contest. Each man trying to come away with the advantage, but neither successfully doing so. Well, maybe AJ Styles getting a bit frustrated and leaving, but maybe surprised by the ability on the ground of Samoa Joe.
I would have to say, trying to mount Joe and get the offense on him would be similar to trying to get control of a mountain. Trying to lay on a mountain and try to get control of it.
I think it'd be like trying to tame an elephant, a wild elephant. And you run just as great of a risk as getting trampled as you do getting gored.
That's very true. And you don't want to make a wrong move.
That's very true. But AJ Styles making all the right moves so far, as he's got her at this point, getting Samoa Joe trying to shoulder tackle him, but Samoa Joe will have none of that. Saying much like Dikembe Mutombo.
No. Whoa, look at that. Leapfrog.
AJ Styles up and over. Now Samoa Joe on the receiving end of the drop kick. AJ Styles is taking the big man off of his feet, laying him out, and AJ Styles in control of this match. Now, he picks him up. He's going for it. He's got him. Oh my God. AJ Styles just body slams Samoa Joe. That is a victory in and of itself. And now driving the knee across the wide nose of Samoa Joe. And now he covers him without even a one count. Samoa Joe able to kick out. It'll take more than a body slam to put away Samoa Joe. I think almost anybody could tell you that.
Well, AJ Styles now go for a suplex on Samoa Joe. Talk about greedy. He just got the body slam on him.
Oh my God, he does.
Oh my God.
AJ Styles, a powerhouse. I mean, he's well toned. He's an in-shape guy, but who knew that he could pick up this wild elephant, Samoa Joe. It's like picking up a giant tiki statue and throwing it across the island of Pago Pago.
AJ Styles may have been on Easter Island and threw those tiki, those monuments up.
Oh my God! A backbreaker! But what effect does it have on the outstretched knee of AJ Styles? This is unbelievable, Disco Machine. Can you remember at any point in your career as a commentator in PWG that you've seen a man just have his way with Samoa Joe like AJ Styles is right now?
It is unbelievable. And now
Samoa Joe putting on the brakes, preventing AJ Styles from shooting him to the ropes. AJ Styles fires in with an elbow. Now Samoa Joe reverses. An elbow of his own just rocks AJ Styles. AJ Styles leapfrogs over and he drops down under the legs. Now going for the drop kick. Again. Going for a Frankensteiner, which just plants himself on his neck. Samoa Joe with a stutter step, just faking AJ Styles out. And now catching Samoa Joe in the Hurricane Rana, taking him off of his feet, and Samoa Joe thrown out of the ring. And now AJ Styles going to the ropes, coming up and over. Bootings of Samoa Joe, kicking AJ Styles in the shins, taking him off his feet as he stood on the ring apron. Samoa Joe just deadly with those kicks and punches that he's so well known for, and with good reason.
AJ Styles coming down at a very dangerous angle. It's hard to say if he hit his head or hit his shoulder or
how he landed. However he landed, it was not pretty.
It's not pretty at all.
And now Samoa Joe rolling AJ Styles back into the ring. After that, and now Samoa Joe, he is in control of this match. He has AJ Styles at his mercy, and now a chop to the chest of AJ Styles, and you can see AJ Styles leaning against the ropes, trying his best to avoid any further punishment like that from Samoa Joe. But Samoa Joe continues on, dropping the knee right across the chest and lungs of AJ Styles. You can see AJ Styles is wheezing for breath right there, Disco.
But Samoa Joe a little slow to cover, almost like saying like, hey, I'm okay. I took all that punishment before, but I'm still back in shape.
Maybe thinking of AJ Styles as almost a one-dimensional wrestler. We all know the high-flying AJ Styles you can see on TNA Wrestling, but the powerhouse side of AJ Styles coming out, shows that he's got more than one dimension, but maybe he just is not impressed Samoa Joe.
I don't know, and now modified
side headlock.
Side headlock,
as AJ Styles fighting out of it and headbutting Samoa Joe. It's just a short headbutt to the eye socket, and now an elbow to the jaw, and a chop across the chest of AJ Styles. Now Styles running into the rope. Samoa Joe sweeps out AJ Styles' legs at the knee, just cutting off whatever AJ Styles had planned.
And now Samoa Joe twisting him over, going for that half crab. Oh no!
He's sitting in the half crab, but he's got his knee right across the neck of AJ Styles. A very, very painful maneuver, just laying in punishment on AJ Styles, just trying to force him to submit. Now holding on, trying to inflict as much damage as possible before referee Patrick Hernandez forces him to break up the hold. And now Samoa Joe again in firm control of the match. Fires in with another elbow. AJ just sinking from those elbows, and those elbows are brutal. They can just put you out of the match with a blink of the eye. And now AJ Styles on the receiving end of a running knee to the corner from Samoa Joe. Now the boot scrapes, those sliding kicks, and Joe running off the corner, and again diving boot scrape right across the face of AJ Styles. That pretty face ain't pretty no more.
It ain't pretty no more, y'all.
It's a good AJ Styles.
Unfortunately, AJ Styles took it, so yeah, he'd be saying,
you sound like Mushmouth. Or Dumb Donald.
I love Dumb Donald.
Now AJ Styles trying to get back up to his feet, but Samoa Joe just relentlessly attacking him. Those knees to the chest, a second knee. Now running off the ropes is Samoa Joe. A diving or a boot, just a boot to the face, sending AJ Styles out of the ring onto the mat at ringside, or maybe onto the parquet floor at ringside.
Unceremoniously kicked to the floor. You know what? I would not want to be kicked to the floor, let alone be kicked
ceremoniously.
By Samoa Joe. Not a chance.
Indeed. And now AJ Styles trying to mount some sort of offensive on the outside, but Samoa Joe will have none of it and just booting AJ Styles and sending him back into the ring. And you can see AJ Styles just worse for wear after that attack from Samoa Joe, and just being thrown back into the fray, but not allowing Samoa Joe to cover him. And AJ Styles he knows in the ring is where he's going to get beat, and if he can catch his breath, if he can prevent Joe from furthering any damage or furthering any attack, but maybe he can't, and Samoa Joe just rushes him with those punches and slaps, and then a knee to punctuate it all.
Unbelievable. Look how calculated Joe is.
And now
calling shots.
Calling for the crowd to get behind him and pushing, they're just trying to shoot AJ Styles to the ropes, but a chop thundering throughout the JCC, and now those kicks to the chest and back of AJ Styles. Now, AJ just was stomped by Samoa Joe. Joe almost standing on AJ Styles' back, and it doesn't feel good when when an 80-pound Asian masseuse stands on your back, let alone a 300-pound Samoan.
One you pay for, one you don't want to definitely.
One you pay for each in different ways.
Absolutely.
AJ Styles may be paying for a visit to a chiropractor after this. And now Samoa Joe going for a German suplex, but AJ Styles going down as low as he possibly can to prevent the German suplex from Samoa Joe. And now he's got him in the go behind. He rolls him up.
Oh my God.
He's got him hooked, and now Samoa Joe catches him in the rear naked choke after AJ Styles tried to jackknife him, but no, AJ Styles is in a very, very bad way here as Samoa Joe has him in the rear naked choke, but luckily he could scramble to the ropes, forcing Samoa Joe to break it up.
Earlier in the match we saw a body slam on Samoa Joe. We saw the backbreaker on Samoa Joe. Have you ever seen anybody roll up Samoa Joe off the ropes?
That's very true, but you know what, Disco Machine, we may have seen the end of Powerhouse AJ Styles, and we may be seeing the start of Desperation AJ Styles if Joe will just keep those Tenryu-like attacks on him, those punches and chops to the face. And now, there we see the window of opportunity presents itself. AJ Styles, he's got him hooked in the reverse DDT, and now AJ Styles, he doesn't need to impress the crowd anymore with those Powerhouse moves. He needs to win this match. He needs to press the attack on Samoa Joe. He needs to do all he can to take Samoa Joe out of this match, Disco Machine.
And he may have done it, but actually just probably temporarily stunned him.
You can see Joe, his eyes a bit glazed over, and he's not quite focusing on anything as he's getting back up to his feet as AJ Styles delivering punches and chops, driving Samoa Joe back to the ropes. And now AJ Styles shooting Samoa Joe across the ring. He comes charging in, running clothesline, taking Samoa Joe off of his feet. Samoa Joe sinking to the ground, and AJ Styles is back in control of this match. Disco.
Now AJ Styles whipping Samoa Joe in. Could he be going for it again?
Samoa Joe catches him. STO. Good night, Gracie.
This has to be
He's got him hooked.
No way.
Two. And AJ Styles grabs the ropes. What ring generalship by AJ Styles. Now Samoa Joe, he sees his target on the outside. He focuses in. Elbow suicida. Taking out AJ Styles and about 30 fans with that elbow suicida, knocking AJ Styles all the way out to Bates Avenue.
Oh God. Those fans paid right before they were, so 30 fans were killed in that melee.
We still got their money. The melee, yes.
Okay, so it works out for us.
It does. It works out in the end, but you know what? They won't be returning tomorrow night for night 2.
And they won't be getting this DVD. We've lost so much money in that
quite a bit of money. And but you know what? It's all worth it, because when people hear that Samoa Joe killed 30 people with a tope, they will. This will rise to Faces of Death level sales.
Phenomenal.
Samoa Joe, maybe we could buy you that prosthetic hip you've been asking about it for so long.
I put it in order, but wait a second.
AJ Styles bridging out. What? AJ Styles going to his reserves just to maybe trying to send a message to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe at SamoaJoe.com saying, "Hey, I'm not out of it quite yet." And Joe is very slow to get back up to his feet after landing quite hard on the parquet floor after that elbow suicida.
Oh my God. And now AJ Styles really worse for wear. Is it
Samoa Joe? He's got him picked up. Maybe going for a Death Valley driver, but AJ Styles fights his way out of it, kneeing Joe to the head, but Joe just a slap to the face. AJ Styles, he slipped and he clips out the knee of Samoa Joe. He slipped, but he recovered in time to just give a diving attack to the knee to the big man, and a diving drop kick delivered to the face of Samoa Joe. What a savage attack by AJ Styles. He recovered, but he slipped, but he had the presence of mind to recover and just elbow Samoa Joe in the knee and just drop kicking him in the face. Even Samoa Joe has to be rattled after that, Disco.
How do you get hit by a bus and then come back and do what AJ Styles just did? It's true testament.
No wonder he slipped.
Oh my God.
And now these men exchanging elbows in the center of the ring. Samoa Joe made the flying leg lariat from AJ Styles.
1, 2.
Two counters, Samoa Joe able to kick out. You could tell, Disco Machine, that those elbows Samoa Joe was delivering didn't quite have the force behind him, and I put the blame solely on that elbow from AJ Styles to the knee of Samoa Joe.
I would have to agree. And now, an elbow.
Another
2 of them.
Another in a series of elbows from AJ Styles. Power slam. Power slam 2. 2 count only as AJ Styles able to kick out. Running senton. And again, 1, 2. 2 count again. AJ Styles able to kick out. I believe Samoa Joe is in as much disbelief as the fans at ringside. How is AJ Styles able to continually kick out of Samoa Joe's attacks, Disco?
It is unbelievable. And just when you think AJ Styles is fighting back, Samoa Joe hits that wicked power slam. And now whipping AJ Styles in.
Running off the ropes, going for the clothesline. AJ Styles reverses. Discus lariat, taking him off his feet. He beat Rocky Romero with this almost a year ago. 2 count as Samoa Joe able to kick out. AJ Styles has finished many a men with that discus lariat, but Samoa Joe somehow able to kick out of it. And now Samoa Joe getting back up to his feet. AJ Styles reaches his feet first, and now going for the discus lariat again. He rolls through with a sunset flip. He's got him hooked up.
There you go,
Disco Machine. He was going for the Styles Clash, but no. Oh
God!
Samoa Joe levels him. 2 count. Oh my God! What an unbelievable kick out by AJ Styles, Disco Machine. My head is hurting from that clothesline. I can't believe what AJ Styles is feeling. Powerbomb. He sends him down. 2 count. AJ kicks out. And Samoa Joe rolls over into the STF. And now AJ Styles he's facing in the wrong direction. Samoa Joe has the STF locked in. What could possibly happen, Disco Machine? This match has to be all but over with.
Oh my God! And Joe now really sinking in, pulling up that head.
Joe, he let go of the leg lock. Now just a face lock and cranking back on AJ Styles, Disco.
How does AJ Styles get hit with that lariat and his head bouncing off the mat? Unbelievable! And he gets to the
rope. Referee Patrick Hernandez calling for the break. That was the only thing that saved AJ Styles. I do not believe at this point in the match, Disco Machine, that AJ Styles could have escaped from that hold without the ropes.
There's not a chance. And Joe looks a little frustrated.
He's thrown everything. He's thrown at everything but the kitchen sink, and he may have thrown a kitchen sink at him. I wasn't really keeping track, but now just those dickish kicks to the head and face of AJ Styles, and now going for a second clothesline. The backflip kick is Dave the Giant. Samoa Joe fighting to stay up on a vertical base, fighting to keep his feet, but AJ Styles is back in this.
Oh my God.
He's got him hooked up in the torture rack. Disco Machine. He's got him in the torture rack. This is unbelievable. A powerbomb from the torture rack. 2 count only. Samoa Joe able to kick out of the torture rack powerbomb, Disco.
Oh my God.
I have not seen a feat of strength like this since Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3, Disco.
This is a happening. This is for sure. This is All-Star Weekend.
This is an occurrence in the world of professional wrestling as AJ Styles defies logic and physics to pick up Samoa Joe. in that torture rack and just dropping him down into the powerbomb. Now the furious kicks and punches from AJ Styles, and now Samoa Joe with the furious kicks and punches of his own, and now going for the palm strike, but the enziguri taking Samoa Joe off of his feet. I cannot believe it, Disco Machine. These men are fighting tooth and nail for the #1 contendership here in PWG. The shot at Super Dragon and the PWG Championship is on the line tomorrow night for the winner of this match, and these two men are just giving it their all. What will they have left for tomorrow?
Both of these men have laid it all on the line, left it all in the ring, and now AJ Styles on the outside could be going to the top. Yes, he is.
AJ Styles
going very, very slowly. And Samoa Joe looks like he's going to catch him.
But AJ Styles had the presence of mind to get down with a right-footed roundhouse to the head of Samoa Joe. AJ Styles very slowly getting up to the top, and now Samoa Joe sweeps out the foot of AJ Styles, going for the Muscle Buster. We've seen him pin many an opponent with the Muscle Buster before. He's got him hooked in. And now AJ Styles reverses. He rolls him through. He's got him two count. Samoa Joe kicks out. He's got him hooked in. Styles Clash. Styles Clash Disco Machine. He's got him hooked. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles is your #1 contender for the PWG Championship.